All right, here we are, day 2 of owning the truck. I moved around a little bit, so we got the truck in a little bit different position. We swapped cameras as well. I got the little DJI out right now, and we got a little microphone on me too. We're gonna be looking at where the oil leak is coming from. He claimed it was the distributor O-ring, but it's got a pretty significant oil leak to just be coming from there. I think it's the intake manifold gasket probably leaking. Also, we need to look and see what style carburetor this is so I can order the rebuild kit, because we're gonna try to go through it and see if there's probably a blown gasket or diaphragm in there or something that's causing it to, kind of bog down like it was when we were on the highway. And we're gonna see if there's any restrictions in the fuel line here and within the fuel pump and line going to the tank. Also ordering some hood hinges for here. There's a hole there and a hole there that we're gonna patch up in order to get those functioning properly so we can get rid of the door hinges here. The parts truck outside, well, initially it wasn't really a parts truck. I was gonna try to fix it up, but it's pretty far gone. That brown truck, I'm gonna rob one of the mirrors off and put it on the driver's side. I'm gonna get a little bit of silicone and put it inside of that little hole there, just so no more water goes inside the cab, because these cabs are really bad for rusting up here. Along here, all along here, all on the back window. They're terrible. They're notorious for rusting, and this is about to blow through right here too. I like these old doors. Just look how easy they close. Well, not that easy, but look at that. You don't have to slam them or anything. Super nice. And we're gonna get the brake lights fixed. There is a switch on the brake pedal itself right here. And you see how there's a little plastic, that little white plastic piece is supposed to come out. And it's loose too. So as soon as you press the brake, it should come out, but it's not. So that's why we don't have any brake lights right now. We're also gonna figure out how we can get the turn signals wired back up. Oh gosh. All right, this may have been a mistake. Oh, when I press. So this little thing's got a magnet on there, and this magnet is now stuck to the dash. These doors open very far too, which is pretty nice. They do have a throttle return spring as the brake return spring. I know that because I have one of these springs on my black truck for the throttle. Finally, to the workbench. Oh no, it got stuck. So there's a switch. It kind of stuck. So we're gonna have to file that out a little bit. So it moves now. If we push it all the way in, I can probably get a drill bit and kind of just hand twist it and kind of clean this up a little bit. It's ingenuity at its finest. You know what we do? We will put some grease in here too. We'll lube her up. Alright, so in theory, if we just plug it in, we will have brake lights. So, plug it in. Now let's see. No. Still no. I wonder if the bulbs are burnt out. I know we have running lights. So there's our running lights. The bulbs look good. Okay, so let's hook a power probe up. I'm gonna send power back and see if the wiring's actually any good. We got power. We can test to see if the switch is good with this probe. We can connect the negative here. Switch is fine, so it's the wiring. You gotta be kidding me. So there is a little bit of a wiring mess right here. I wonder if any of this is related to it. There's an orange wire. I don't know what this is. All right, so we got a Sure Seal connector here. Ground. Nothing and nothing. All right, we're just gonna start sending power to stuff and see what happens. If it burns down, it burns down. All right, so we found our brake lights. I'll put you guys back there so you can see. I wonder if I can connect to my camera and watch it live. We are connecting. Aha! Check this out. Oh, that was trippy. Look at that. Ooh. All right. Is that just my turn? Okay, so we found the right and left. Reverse lights. That's my running lights. Okay. Now let's turn this off. There. Right. Left. Reverse. Running. Okay. So we know we have the right connector now. So we sent power to all four of these. There's the 2 pins and 2 sockets here. There's only one socket, which is that one connected to the circuit. These other 3 got nothing. Whew. Okay. So here's what I found. There is a fuse panel. I do that in quotes because there's nothing here and, oh, I didn't even see this. I guess he's jumping wires from the fuse panel for the gauge up there. We really just need to go through all of this and redo everything, make it a lot cleaner. All right, so it's nighttime now. We got the Cancer Cannon running. The steering wheel is off. There's a lot going on right now. If any of you guys know me, even the slightest amount, you would know I have a industrial strength of OCD and ADHD. So when I start something, I go off the walls. I do like 7 things at once. And when I was actually getting somewhere, I stopped and got food and completely forgot where I was. We're going to abandon the wires and everything. We're going to fix the exhaust manifold gasket. And we'll give an update on where we're at right now. Haven't done much underneath here at all. We got these wires stripped and exposed. And I found the old turn signal module inside the glove box over there with the shaft. And we're going to try to clean this up a little bit before it goes back on. But there are a lot of wires for it to just be turn signals and a horn. So I don't know. There's a lot going on here. So we're putting a hold on that for now till I find something about this. We are missing a couple bolts right there for the exhaust. I hope they're just missing and that they're not broken. I've got new ones. I got new Allen bolts right here because these are aftermarket headers and you can't put a normal bolt in here for some of them. I'm gonna see if I can get any of them out on the driver's side. I'm pretty sure it's just the driver's side that's leaking. I got a new manifold gasket we're gonna try to throw in there. And we're gonna see if the collector down there is leaking too. I'm putting a pause on the wiring because I don't feel like it. Okay, little update. I had to reuse 2 bolts, but other than that, all the other ones are new. It's got a new gasket. Really cranked down on them. I had to rethread these 2. I ran a tap through them, clear them out. There's a bunch of gunk in there. So this side's done. The other side, it's only missing 1 bolt. Yeah, let's open the door, fire up. Oh, sure we're in. Yeah, we were in reverse, so that's good. A couple pumps. So much quieter, but it's still very loud. Oh. Is this side leaking? Hang on. Yes, it is. It is indeed leaking. We're gonna have to do this side. I need to shut it off before it gets too hot. Lovely. We got this side all buttoned up. I had to reuse 3 bolts this time. I thought this bolt had been snapped, but it just, you know, it looked like it was snapped because there was some dirt and crap in there, but I didn't even have to run a tap. I just, you know, cleaned it up with the screwdriver and the bolt went right in. Should be good now. It's not leaking. I guess we'll continue working on the lighting issue. Something to point out with these exhaust manifold gaskets. You see how it's white right here? In there. In there. And there. And right there. I have a sneaky suspicion that it's running a little bit lean. I think it's running really lean, which would also explain why it's bogging down trying to go down the highway. So A, this is the wrong carburetor. B, it's gummed up. C, both A and B are correct. I think I'm gonna go with option C. This is supposed to have a Holley, but right there it says Autolite, and I didn't know Autolite made carburetors. I know they made trashy spark plugs. I don't know what to do now. I kind of want to drive it. I really want to drive it. Because anytime you do something with exhaust, you kind of have to drive it afterwards. You got to see how it sounds. All right, we made some pretty good progress, I would say. I don't know if you guys want to check this out. Bam! We got brake lights, baby. Check that out. So that means if we push in the switch, they go away. Look at that. Yeah. And then right turn. Yes. I did already check. Both front bulbs are out on the front, but people in front of you, they don't even know where you're going. So here's the only issue. I see why they took it out. It is very loose. Like, if I hit a bump, it'll turn on. And it's because these little tabs in here are broken. Partially. I'm gonna get that brake switch put back on, get the steering wheel put back on, and we're gonna go for a test rip and see how she does. Now listen to her. She's minty. Douchebag behind me with the high beams on. Oh, she's got a little bit of brake steer, watch. Oh, look at that. Synchronizer for second gear has left the chat. Oh gosh. Oh. we have arrived. Let's go get some ice cream. Alright, so we left Alex's house. On our way back to my house now. Stopped and got some food. Oh boy. Gotta love railroad tracks. The only downside is that these things don't have freaking cup holders. So my crotch is very cold right now holding my little drink. I'll pick the camera back up in the morning. We're gonna take it to church. See how she does. Morning, guys. Time to go to church. Neighbors love me. The ball is all oily on the shifter. This truck would be perfect in the summertime, but the slightly chilly weather, it's not ideal. I don't know how well this fuel gauge works. We are at church. All right, let's go inside.